Mirana.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to League of Dota Season 3. My name is Berkeley, and joining me is Rock.
Hello.
How's it going? All set for Game 2?
Oh God, it's pumping up. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too, me too. So this is a matchup between OG No Namers and Don't Ban Slark. Round 2. So both these guys have won their first match through to the next face-up, and only one winner right now. Single match elimination, so it's going to be all on the line. It's all or nothing for this League of Dota tournament. So looking at the picks, first up, we got Doom on the side of OG No Namers. Very, very popular pickup still, being able to use his ulti to eliminate someone from the team fight, make them completely useless. So even something like a Bat Rider, if he hasn't got his lasso off, is going to be really nice to get that Doom off on. The Mirana picked up yet again. We saw just last match minutes ago. We saw Clue on the Mirana, and she was owning her lane. She was solo against the Clockwork, managed to get multiple kills, and that led to a very, very fed and fat Mirana. So what are you thinking about these picks on the side of Don't Ban Slark, Rock?
Oh man, look, I love their name. That's hilarious. Don't ban Slark. I was wondering if there's a little bit of psyops happening there. Like, don't ban Slark, then OG will automatically ban Slark, thinking that don't ban Slark want them. Blah blah blah. But and I was hoping that don't ban Slark would then get Slark first pick, but they didn't. So obviously it's just a bit of a troll. I love it. Yeah, man, this is just amazing. So really excited to see Clue on Rana again. Everyone watch out for that. Did an amazing job last time, and they've actually gone to pick up the Treant Protector again as well. So kind of sticking with a couple of the same characters they went last time, and don't ban Slark. I love this first pick of theirs. Ancient Apparition. He is just coming back into form so hard at the moment.
Oh yeah, and he's one of he actually rose. I think he was sitting at 5%, or 8% pick rate before the 6.80 patch, and now sitting at something like 58%.
Wow.
So he's seen the biggest increase in popularity from one patch to the next. So it's really, really impressive, and he's become so popular just because his ulti really ruins a team fight. Like if you go to engage, and that ulti gets dropped on 3 or 4 of your heroes on your team, there's no region, especially on someone like if you've got a Dazzle on your team who helps heal and sustain your team, or someone like a Life Stealer where Feast isn't going to work at all.
Yeah, or
It
anyone with a
really,
Helmet Dominator or Vlad's or anything. Yeah, it's a monster.
yeah, Satanic
And
renders it useless.
and the other thing about it as well is not only does it have that amazing team fight potential, which is why he's so good at the moment, because this patch has forced people to group up, but he also has that ability to really control um, lane momentum from anywhere on the map. So he can push lanes from wherever he is. He can also defend lanes from wherever he is, and stop pushes from the other side of the map, and protect his towers. So really, really, really great and cool pick up there. But let's have a look at some of these other picks. So I'm going to quickly have a look at Don't Ban Slark's team here. So they've got an amazing couple of supports there. The Vengeful Spirit also adds to that push. And they've actually decided to double up on the damage aura. So Luna has damage aura, Vengeful has damage aura. That is massive. And if they decide to maybe possibly, I'm thinking Bat Rider's probably going to be off lane, and it could be a mid or a support AA. That's what I'm thinking.
That's definitely a possibility. I'm leaning towards a mid Bat Rider. However, the offlane is probably just as good. But an Alchemist pickup. Okay,
And the
okay.
Bimbo pickup. Check it out.
Oh my God! This match is gonna be awesome. I am so excited right now.
So
So
excited. Now we just casted
looking at
OG's
the
last.
lineup, I'm thinking that we're going to be seeing a Doom offlane and then a defensive tri lane with the farming Meepo, with the SS Shadow Shaman and Treant Protector. We'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, this
Um,
is gearing up. Let's introduce these teams, hey? I might start on the side of the Radiant. So,
Go for it.
let's have a look at Luna. So we've just got Smiley Face. I love it. So happy as Larry on Luna. Then we've also got, it looks like Banana Cactus. Banana
Banana
something.
Cletus.
Banana Cletus on the Vengeful Spirit. And we've also got the Ancient Apparition there in that tri-lane, and that's going to be Spin. So Spin Lambs and something like that. And he is going to be rocking this tri-lane down below in that safe lane. Now mid we've got stand-in WWDs, or Weapons of Witch Doctor, maybe? But he's just sitting there ready to block those creep, and they're going to run an old school mid alchemist. So that's pretty interesting. I wonder how it's going to be. And we've actually got some warding, nice aggressive warding being placed down there by the Bat Rider, not wanting to be ganked, not wanting to be controlled by pulling and whatnot. So he's actually sabotage those creep camps up there, and that's KRBS BZ on the Bat Rider.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely playing a little bit safe, wanting to make sure that he doesn't get ganked too hard because he needs that level 6 as soon as possible. And I've been completely wrong. They're running dual lanes. OG No Namers going to a really unconventional playstyle right now, more the pub playstyle, which is going 2-1-2 across the board. So in the safe lane, we've got Thadpole on the Doom on the side of OG. We've got Psyche running the Shadow Shaman, and he's going to be supporting that Doom, and Psyche's going to be wanting to make sure that Doom gets nice and farmed up. We have Meepo mid, and there we go. Meepo is mid. Bayut Mayun running a mid Meepo, and I am interested to see how he's going to stand up against WWD on the Alchemist, and the Treant Protector actually heading up to a standard tri-lane. So, I was panicking for a second, or all this unfamiliar change, but we're going back to a nice and comfortable tri-lane.
It's actually what they did last time, and I think they just put that. It's exactly what they did last time. They rotated the Treant from bottom all the way up to the top, and I think he just does a quick run through just to make sure that everyone's okay. So if they had gone on Rhino, maybe down below him, he was there with a healing or a leech seed or something, or do you know what I mean? Like it just seems like he's just playing a little bit of a supportive roam early on, because he did the exact same thing. And because even though it's a tri-lane, they've still left Marana down there to be soloed. So I don't think they're actually going for the dual lane. I think they're actually he's just kind of starting off his supporting early.
Yeah, and I think Clue's going to be okay, at least for a wave or two, because if Luna keeps the wave around where she is right now, Clue's going to just sap XP, and is going to be in no danger at all, just sitting in those trees.
Yeah, that's right. Now we've actually got quite a lot of disable coming up on this tri-lane up top. We've got the Doom's got his consumption, obviously, but then we've got it's actually healed by the Treant, but there's shackles on the Shadow Shaman, so he could actually go for a kill if he wants, but it looks like they're actually trying to deward these sabotaged creep camps, and that's a really nice ward there. They can't find it, they can't get to it, and they can't deward it now, so they're really looking for it. So if you have a look there,
Cannot see that one. Just limit of the vision right there.
It's just fantastic. And there we go. He's put down another one, and that definitely will find it. So I think he's going to go try and find it now. But what an excellent ward place. So anyone who's learning, have a look at these ward places. This one right there by the Radiant is just fantastic.
Yeah, and still hasn't been discovered, even though they've now got vision on it. I think they've just sort of come back to help out the Doom. If all Psyche had to do was just head around that corner, just peek around, and he would have been able to see it. Meepo in mid, he's already on level 3, he's got his second Meepo, and he's going to be able to just contest runes so easily just by sending one Meepo off to have a look at the rune. Oh, it's there. Excellent. Grab that.
It's pretty...
and doesn't have to leave lane.
It's kind of what we saw with the Marana last time as well, having these images to kind of protect rune, just to give you a little bit more kind of control over what's going on. So we're actually seeing a lot of these mid mix-ups now, which is really interesting as well. Like I haven't seen a mid Meepo in a very long time.
And Clue, she's up to level 2, so she's not doing too bad. But Vengeful Spirit, Banana Cletus, making sure that that Miranda doesn't get anywhere near XP range.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't actually see if they found her, or if she decided to jump out. But she had a nice little hidey hole there. She was doing really well. And so everyone, keep an eye on this Clue. As we said before, Clue on Mirana did an amazing job last game, and I'm sure...
Going on the tree on top, Firefly's been popped on the Bat Rider.
But he's
managed to
Flame Break
get
get
out.
away. Look at that, good job. So old school, off lane, Bat Rider coming back into form, and he's doing a good job up there. Getting away, causing a bit of damage, stealing a bit of farm. Love to see.
Now Morana's rotated to mid and looking to get an arrow off, but not going to hit. Just misses the Alchemist.
And she might have been just doing a little bit more rune control. It looks like, and it's such an important part of the game, is making sure you control the rune for your mid and for the other players as well, because you know if you're controlling the rune, it means that their mid doesn't have a double damage to come gank your carry or something. So even if your mid's not getting the rune, but someone on your team's controlling it, then it's denying the other team that, and it's a very very strong strategy. And we've actually got an invisibility rune down bottom again, so it means to see who rotates to grab that invisibility rune and maybe even start a gank off, because we're sitting on 0-4-0.
Invis rune. Oh, arrow's going to hit, and now Morana's going to sneak that rune, and Alchemist is going to be stuck with an empty bottle. He's going to be a little bit sad.
And I wonder if now they're going to try and maybe get a bit of a gank on, because this Miranda does have the Invis rune still, so she's going to come in. We do have net up on Meepo, I think. Yes, he definitely does. So this Miranda, this Alchemist could be in a bit of trouble. And if Miranda had been a little bit earlier, she could have poached his bottle then too. And that would have been awesome.
Now he's actually probably going to get hit a little bit.
There we go. Down it goes.
First blood. Straight to Clue.
So much damage coming out with the net, the poof from Meepo, and then the arrow on top of it. No one's going to survive that.
And they needed to do that right that second, because if they didn't, Alchemist was a creep or two. Yeah, one creep away from hitting level 6, and then he would have just been able to pop his ulti, regen back up, and it would have been no issue for him at all.
So yeah, so really wait to the last moment, because as you say, he is so much harder to gank once he's got that regen up. So yeah, I think you nailed it there, Bo. That was a really good timing of the gank mid. And let's have a look at his build. He's actually got, he's maxing his acid and his stun, so he's not going for the greedy money farming build. He's actually going for a really strong kind of fighting build.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. When you run an Alchemist in mid, you're generally looking at a utility Alchemist, so someone who's going to be able to roam, going to be able to gank, throw down that acid armor, and then throw down an unstable concoction, and, being level 6 when everyone else is level 3 is going to mean that you'll be able to wipe out, up to half, maybe even more of a hero's health with just an unstable concoction, with no right clicks needed.
Yeah, now this really is a battle of just fantastic supports. As you can see, there's a huge stack down here bottom next to Venge. Banana Cletus has been stacking hardcore, and she's also been doing great pull-throughs and pulls there, and really controlling the lane. And same goes for up top lane as well. As you see Shadow Shaman and Tree and Protector stacking that camp, making sure they're denying all those creeps, and both teams doing a really good job. They had it a lot trickier first off. Remember, they had those sabotaged creep camps, but they've cleared it up now. Now they're looking after Doom.
Yeah, and Clue in a lot of trouble.
Ooh.
So close. And the thing is that Luna's just been left to her own devices. She's just been able to solo this lane while the two supports just sit in and stack creep camps. Like, they've been doing nothing but stacking this jungle. So as soon as Luna gets her Helm of the Dominator, which she's very, very close to finishing, she's just going to be able to head into that jungle and smash out these creep camps with a couple of levels in glaive. And because she's sitting at level 7 and Mirana had to go back, she's only on level 4. And just because Luna's been left to her own devices, she's sitting on 48 last hits at the 7-minute mark. That is really, really impressive last hitting and farming potential from this Luna. So we could be seeing a pretty fat Luna if this Mirana doesn't contest a little bit.
Well, absolutely right. Now, it's not Mirana's fault. Last game we saw Mirana do a fantastic job against Clockwork, but that was a solo lane. It was two solo offlaners against each other, and she absolutely annihilated that lane. And here we go. It looks like Bat Rider's actually instilling all of these creep camps here, and there's... Oh no, what am I talking about? No, he's not stealing them. They've been farmed for him, so look at that. He's going to get a lot of farm for that.
And yeah, he's only 150 off his Blink Dagger now.
Yeah.
So those creep camps must have been just made specifically for him so that he could smash out and get his Blink Dagger in no time at all. and he's just going to be stacking up and finishing off this last creep camp to get his Blink Dagger, and then he's going to be able to start roaming and ganking because he's level 7. He is all set. I think we need some rotation here from this Meepo to actually help out with the Luna, because right now they're grouping up and they're going to be hitting down this tower,
That's
dealing
right.
a fair amount of damage.
And this poor old Mirana's trying to do her best, but as we said before, it was her against the. She just could not come in against Venge, Luna, and AA. So now that they have rotated something, they're going to try and protect this this tower now. But it does feel like DBS is getting a little bit better of the gold advantage. Let's have a look at that gold. Yeah, definitely right. So DBS is actually winning in both EXP and gold.
Doom's doing a decent job at keeping up with this farm. He's sitting on 50 last hits, so not something to sniff at the 9-minute mark. So
we've got a bit of action on this Meepo mid. We've got, I think it was a Bleak in followed by the Lasso, and they have just taken out this Meepo. So really nice gank there. Coming back and taking out that mid Meepo for them.
Alchemist just rotating straight through, stopping the push of that Doom, and Doom is just so limited with his pushing potential. Sure, he can run with his Scorched Earth on, but it's only level 1 right now, so it's not dealing a lot of damage.
Now I wonder if this Mirana's actually going to come in and try and get a gank on this AA here. Because as we see, oh no, I think... No, just trying to steal a bit of that EXP and a bit of that farm. Not gonna commit. She knows she doesn't have the level advantage and the gold advantage of last time, and actually Luna's coming in to scare her off. So I'd be running from Luna too.
Oh, absolutely. Luna's sitting there. She's got, she's level 8, and she's got her Helm of the Dominator, she's got her Treads, and even a Wraith Band to spare. So she's dealing a lot of right-click damage right now. Mirana, you know, not something to sniff at in terms of right-click damage, but it is not 129 damage that the Luna is currently dealing with one right-click.
Goodness me,
Not
that's
to mention the
insane.
glaive bounces.
Now we've actually got Venge just taking up a few. Oh, she's actually in a bit of trouble. That's a net by the mid. Right now there's going to be a bit of a push. She's going to get away. It's all good. She's got enough regen, not enough burst damage to take her down, but she's obviously just mid, trying to soak up a few levels, trying to get that learning on, growing her brain.
Yeah, that's it. And try and hit level 6 so she can get a swap happening and be a little bit more useful for her team rather than just the damage aura and the armored debuff.
Now, I like this rotation of the Alchemist going up top. He's so tanky now. He's got all these level advantages, and he can really just sit up there against his tri-lane quite happily, taking any last hits he wants. There's not really much they can do about it. You see the Shadow Shaman coming in trying to cause a bit of trouble, but he's just dominant. Oh, and Mirana once again, she's got the living armor on, but Luna is just dropping it down. And Luna's got 2 in glaives now, so that's quite an early pickup of the glaives. Oh, Arrow just skimmed her on the side, but she's going to be fine. There's nothing they can do, and now she's going to take this bottom tower now. So nice push there.
Moonlight Shadow pop from the Mirana, and don't think to any effect. Right now, it just seems that OG are playing a lot more passively than they did in game 1 that we just saw, half an hour ago.
On the Meepo again, and Alchemist has teleported in to get him as well. Same with Vengeful Spirit, and he just goes down under the tower, under the flames, under the Bat Rider. It's not nice.
Ouch! You got tower hits, you got fire, you've got Alchemist stun in the face.
And
I mean,
acid.
there's just so much damage.
You got Venge negative armor. Oh my goodness me. Meepo saying, "Why me, Po? Why me?"
Because you're Meepo, because you're terrifying. That's probably why. Mirana Arrow.
Oh, just missed the Bat Rider. But now the Doom's gone down on the Alchemist. He can't get off the stun. Now he's been swapped away, so I think he's probably going to get away. He is so tanky, but the Bat Rider's looking a little bit soft. And now we've got a huge big team rotation to the mid. Oh, Mirana goes down to a solo Luna ulti there, and Mirana is caught. It's still going on. It looks like Shadow Shaman's gone down now. Doom's coming in. Trian's trying to come in as well. He's sitting there, he's all up. Oh my goodness me, what a fight. They're still going, and they've already lost 2. They're still being so aggressive and trying to get this tower.
Yeah, and that was a. Did they get a kill there?
Well, DBS didn't get a kill. Oh yeah, sorry, they got 2 kills, but OG didn't get any kills. That's
Yeah, so OG actually didn't get anything out of that trade.
And there's that AA ulti. Oh, Meepo's in a lot of trouble now. And it looks like, Batrider's trying to go in for him. Don't think he's got last ride, but he does. He's going for Treant Protector instead. So Treant's the one that's in trouble now, but that's a huge big arrow on the Alchemist. He is stunned. He is gone. Great arrow there from Clue. Now Meepo's coming in. He's so low. He's in the flame break. Don't stay in the flame break. Oh, he goes down, but Batrider goes down too. Now, run, Clue. You're in trouble as well, dude. Oh, one more hit on the Clue, and she is down as well, but that was a beautiful arrow right in the face. Oh my god. Bo, say something.
Oh my god, the ulti coming in. Oh, Clue's just managing to juke around to the side. Little bit of a overshoot, and now he's going to pay with his life. So thanks to that Mirana ulti, and she's still hanging around. She's low, but with the living armor, able to just stick it out.
Yeah, and she would have got so many levels then. In that fight, they all would have. They've done quite well. They actually clawed back a couple of kills. And Doom got a beautiful nice big kill on AA, and that's going to really help him as well. And he's already got his Sacred Relic. Holy gamoly, people. We have got a 14-minute Sacred Relic. Last game we saw a 16-minute Radiance, so I don't think he's going to be on par with that. But he has got his phase boots too, which the Naga Siren last game did not have. She was rocking a Quelling, 2 GG branches, and some brown boots. So this Doom doing quite a good job, but as you can see, Luna is smashing the last hits.
Yeah, Luna on 105. Doom's doing as well as can be expected, because Luna, as soon as she gets a couple of levels in her glaives, really just takes off rockets in front in terms of farming potential. So I think Thadpole is doing a really good job to try and keep up with it. And as you said, a Sacred Relic at that time, really, really good. He just needs to, and OG actually managed to really punish a bit of an overextension and mistake from Don't Ban Slark, because Don't Ban Slark had a really commanding position after that laning phase, and a little bit of that has been lost with that initially good team fight for them, which they just pushed a little bit too far and lost a bit of their XP lead. So Luna's just gone back to farming. She's going to want to keep that farming rate nice and high. She's got a Yasha, so she's going to have her Manta style up very soon. All she needs is an ultimate orb in the recipe, and she's going to be done.
There is that beautiful haste rune sitting down bottom. It's been sitting there for a little while, and I'm just wondering what's happening with OG. They seem to be grouped all mid, but they didn't actually get a smoke or use the Mirana ulti, and I think that would have been a great opportunity for them to try and, take them by surprise. So Treant's protecting this haste rune down bottom. He's actually decided to go for it, so he might try and use that for initiation, or he just really didn't want Alchemist or Luna to get that haste rune. And this
KRBZ, Banana Cletus, and Spin Lambs are all smoked up in the dire jungle, so they might be able to actually find these guys. Maybe.
Here we go. So, Batrider with the extra damage from the AA, coming in with the flame monster on the Meepo again. They really want to take this Meepo out. All the flames go down. It looks like he's going to go down. Treant Protector's dumping a lot of damage as well, but he is also sitting in the flame, and he goes down as well. Never sit in the flame. You gotta get out of the flames.
Flame, man! These that Firefly, man, so much damage, and no, you just don't want it. He's hiding.
There he goes. That should have shown him in dire straits there. He was in a lot of trouble, and now it looks like, I think the Batrider might just get away from this Doom, but this Doom's now been stunned as well by the Alchemist, I think it was, and they've decided to hold back and just teleport back and regen up.
Ulti from the Luna, and it just smashes down the Doom the minute he TP's in. Punishment to the max.
Wow, we saw an aggressive Mirana last game. This time we're just seeing a Luna just doing her thing. She has barely team fighted at all, but when she wants to, she comes in and she nails on people.
Smiley face, really impressive plays, and just knows exactly when she can take a fight and suck it to the man. And she's got her ultimate orb up. All she needs now is the very, very cheap recipe, and we're going to be seeing a Manta in probably before the 18-minute mark.
Okay,
up on
the Clue now. Clue's actually going to be in a bit of damage here, a bit of trouble, because that AA has hit her when she's quite low, but I think she's going to get away now. She's going to run. Now this Meepo looks like she's coming. Meepo's coming in on this Luna. Have we got some support for Luna here? We do. We've got Batrider, so Batrider might come in again on Meepo. And Batrider's just been smashing poor old Meepo this game. Here we go, Blink in, Flame Lasso, bringing him straight towards the Luna, and Luna goes...
A little bit of over-aggression from this Meepo. He really needs to stick with his team because it's all too easy to focus out one Meepo and not have the chance to really deal
Beautiful
all that
swap.
damage.
Got trouble in Trent's about to go down. He does. That was a beautiful swap. AA ulti and then stunned by the Alchemist. So really nice team coordination there. And they're going to get this tower as well. So a kill and a tower, and they got the kill on Meepo down below as well. And you really got a feel for OG right about now. It really feels like they're a bit under the pump. They let's have a look at kills, deaths, and assists. And as you can see, we've got 5 for Batrider, 4 for Alchemist, and 3 for Luna. And it's just massive.
And it really is in favor of Dope and Slark right now. DBS Doom in a lot of trouble. Ulti gets popped. Moonlight Shadow.
Cocktail pulling back, but now they've gone invisible and they're actually going to get away. But and that ulti, bam! Oh, almost took them all out. They all got hit by the trail, but I don't think they got hit by the burst damage. So Doom would have definitely gone down there. So we've really got some high skill plays happening at the moment. This AA is doing a great job with his ultis, and DBS is doing a great job by rotating their team around and really being efficient.
Doom's got his radiance.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Great big lasso again on the tree. He's trying to get away, but he's blown up. Now Doom's coming in, but Doom's got... Oh, he cannot do much against these lords. Oh, there we go. It goes down again, but Alchemist has been doomed, but it's just not doing much at all.
Clue gets the kill on the Vengeful Spirit, but she's going to pay with her life thanks to a fame break from the Batrider. And there's just so much right click.
As well from the AA, as you can see, he's got some glowing wings there. So these guys have just got so much damage. Think of the AA extra damage plus Vengeful and Luna extra damage. It is just insane. And then on top of that, you've got Acid and Flame going down. And I think that's why these guys, why OG, are just dropping so quickly. There's just so
You've just
much
got
damage.
all this constant damage just ticking at them as they hang around in the team fight. They really need to sort of engage these team fights on their own grounds, because if Alchemist can throw down if they're fighting where Alchemist is throwing down his acid and where Batrider is throwing down his flames, I mean there's just no way that they can win that. I mean the damage is ticking down on these squishy heroes like the Mirana, the Shadow Shaman, and even the Meepo. Like the Meepo is still not that tanky right now. He's sitting on 900 HP.
Yeah, no, not at all. He's definitely been kept down, and as you can see, they're actually doing a bit of a smoke gank now, I think, or maybe Trina's just invisible. But that's just exactly what they need to do. They need to start getting things happening, and that was a beautiful arrow. Would have smashed him, but he blinked out of the way. Alchemist, beautiful work. Blink dagger there, dodging the arrow, and it's pretty much all OG can do now is run around and try and get some ganks and try and just make a little bit of this, a little bit of advantage back. But Meepo's gone on the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit has swapped AA in, but Meepo's still going. But down he goes. Batrider
Double kill!
Yeah, and Batrider's lassoed Mirana as well. So Batrider might be in a bit of trouble. He is taking on both Trian and Mirana. Luna here with the ulti. Snap. Down goes Trian. Down goes Doom. And Doom actually doomed one of the illusions too. So poor old Doom. And that was a full team wipe for OG. So we saw OG doing so well last game, being so dominant, and just having to come up against a different type of play style. So instead of having the more play style that OG liked last game, which was where they could have the offlaner versus the offlaner, and Mirana could run around and gank, and they really controlled the pace of the game. Well, DBS has totally gone with their own massive team fight kind of team, and they're just smashing with it now. It's 21 to 8 kills, and Meepo's trying to go on the Batrider, but this Batrider's just got damage in excess, tankiness in excess. He's got his travels, he's got his blink dagger, he's got a push tick as well. These guys are super farmed.
Yeah, and Mirana just finished off her BKB, massive big core item, and now that she's got that, she's really just absolutely fine to take high ground right now. And looking at the Alchemist, he was sitting with a lot of money on the side, because he actually had 4.5k for just sitting in his bank, doing nothing, burning a hole in his pocket, and he's gone and bought a Shiva's straight out.
Wow. Okay, now we've got a bit of a counter initiation. Trin is looking for the grab, but Batrider's gone in on Doom. And Doom is popping still. Oh my goodness me, there's a bit of a lag going on, but I think, big team fight. Miranda goes down too.
Godlike
As well.
triple kill. Triple kill. Coming out
Wow.
from the Luna.
Now, I'm not sure
Huge.
if you're getting a bit of lag then. I got a little bit of lag during that team fight, so I wonder if the other team copped it as well, because that was a really hard fight. That was a big fight.
Now it was a 5-man wipe, and OG realized that it's over. Called a GG, and that's going to be Don't Ban Slark moving to the next round. And unfortunately, OG No Name is eliminated from the League of Dota competition.
That's right, and it just illustrates we're so early in on this tournament, and already we're seeing, teams doing so well in one game and then just getting smashed out the next. And now we're going to see DBS take on the next one. Let's see how they go, in the next fight. This is just going to get bigger and better as the day goes on, guys.
That's exactly correct. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Until then, I'm Berkeley. Joining me has been Rock, and we are Four States Casting. So next round coming up in just a minute. Until then, you've got some tunes heading your way, so don't go anywhere.
See you later.